Welcome back for F1 Fridays. Right. So, my team again, it is. What's wrong with this here? Robbot's having a malfunction. What's up with you, Robbot? Robbot must be angry. Is that better, Robbot? There you go. Oh, he feels much better now. He just wanted a little bit of love. Didn't you, Robbie? Yeah. I have to give you a stroke. There we go. Okay. So, right, we're back for Brazil. So, this is the last stream before a quick holiday. So, be away for a week. So, not next Friday, Friday after. It's going to be your next F1 Friday. And we're at Brazil. So, I've done a little bit of practicing on this one just beforehand. But I haven't done anything with my team car. So, let's actually go back a minute and have a look where we are. So very, very worn out components. Might actually be worth taking a hit here, because we did have a DNF where it blew up on us, and that was last race. We ain't had much luck, to be perfectly honest, especially after taking a brand new engine, completely brand new, and it blows up on us. So we're going to have to go ahead and do that again. So we are going to drop down in the places. It doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter at the moment. We're midfield, so we're going to be starting on mediums more than likely anyway. We're still dead on in the mid-pack here. We're waiting on some upgrades which will take us ahead of that mid-pack, but we'll not catch up with the top four. So that's going to be something for next season. If we go into next season, we might just wait for the new game to do that. I'm not sure at the moment. Let's just see how we do here. So straight into a bit of practice first of all. As I say, I've been practicing a little bit already, just using an Alpha as kind of a practice car on time trial. But obviously with it raining as well, I don't think we're going to have any rain in the actual race, so this might be completely null and void. But what we will do is we'll see if we can get some of our practice bits out the way so we don't have to rely on the quick time ones.
We're going to be logging some extra data during this session.
Are you?
Nothing you need to worry about, but as we have some new parts, we'll just confirm they're performing to spec.
You do that, Jeff. You get on with that. Okay, so what we're actually running is an 8.9 standard with the transmission. I'm actually thinking, let's bring that down for the rain at least. I'm thinking I might leave it a little bit lower. Brakes and stay there, and we're going to bring the pressures down. We have been struggling with tyre heat.
Tyres in the current conditions?
Do ya? Good for you. Okay, let's just do a bit of race strategy, see how we do. It's going to be a slow old lap, but let's see.
Give us some consistent laps, please. We're looking for good data that we can work into the race strategy.
Okay. See how this feels around here. We might have to do a little bit of changing with the setup, but it'll be better when we're on a dry track. That was way early. Okay. Cool. Absolutely no traction at all. Right. Excellent.
That was a big one.
Okay.
Please.
No downforce at all. Okay, let's use one of these up. We don't want to quit our practice yet, to be honest. It's just not turning the nose in at all. Come on, get him. Phew, slid out then. Come on. Oh, not good. Okay. Definitely need to get the traction down, I think. Come on, get out of this fucking bit here.
Right, come in at the end of this lap.
Oh, let's do a practice box at least to get something out of this. But the traction is a bit difficult. I might have to turn the diff down. Can't get turned in there either. That wasn't too bad. Right. Let's get this window closed as well so I can actually see a bit of what I'm doing. Such a lovely day out there. But sorry, windows are going. There we go. Right, so I don't really know what to do with this session. I think I'll just whack the differential down and the wings up because we're not going to really be using that setup. Front wing damage as well. Gives us time to do this at least. Okay, so diff, I'm going to bring that right down, especially off the throttle. If we just have a little bit more on throttle, come up to here. That's a bit much. Brakes should really go as far to the middle as we can. Might just bring that down a little bit.
Okay, with conditions as they are, I'd suggest you take a set of full wets.
Captain fucking obvious. Okay. Let's go back out there. Just get a few of the programs down, get them done. And it'll be practice 2 where we really start nailing in for the... Oh, it's wet out there, isn't it? Where we start nailing in for the actual lap times and where we sit with our team, making the other... and the other people around us. That's what we need to be looking at, you see. Because we need to adjust the difficulty as well. Like usual. Just feel like I'm not actually getting stopped as well. Just going to put that up a little bit. Watch what I'm doing as well. There we go. Okay. Get those early changes in. Just want a nice consistent lap. Stay green on the delta.
Okay, radar suggests this weather isn't going anywhere. Let us know when you've burned through those tyres and want to dry off a bit. We'll keep another set ready to go.
Oh, thanks, Jeff. You're rather chatty tonight, Jeff. What's going on? I wonder if you got laid last night or something. Not usually this chatty. That was way deep in there. I mean, the delta's not going to give me any problem at all. So that suggests to me the difficulty will need to come up when we get on the dries. But we'll make that decision when we actually get onto the dries, I guess. Not too bad. No texting in driving. Yeah, it's difficult enough to look at the chat with while driving around.
Stay focused.
Welcome to the stream, matey. See, I look down for the chat and look what happens on the straight. I nearly lose it completely. See, my chat is off on my left on my mobile. So I'm just using one screen to actually play the game. So it's very difficult to see the chat without, because I'm using Xbox. I don't have the overlay type for PC, which will be much better next season's game. So I'll be using that instead. So I'll be able to use an overlay then. But I will keep having a look. All the pros do it. Well, they do chatter well on their radios, and they have to press a button to do the radio, so that's difficult enough. And all the dials they have to do on their steering wheels as well. Unless you mean esports people, because yeah, they're quite good at it too. Mind you, had that hiccup, and we still got a green Delta here, so it's looking good so far. See how we can do. With a nice clean lap. Here we go. I'm definitely much happier with the brake bias a bit higher. I thought it would have been 50, to be honest. And I'm not having a problem with getting the nose turned in now as well, so it's definitely higher on the old wings when it's raining. Come on, get in. Okay. So I had a little bit of a wobble there on the last corner coming up for the long straight. But still had a good Delta. So, yeah, I'm reckoning when we go to the dries, we're definitely going to need to put that difficulty up just to get with the rest of the people. Let's see where we are, though. So, yeah, we should not be 100th off Verstappen. So that's definitely not the case. Let's run the time a little bit. See, now, at the moment, we should be sat really somewhere down here. It's always difficult in the rain, though, because it's coming to winters now, so might be worth going out there on the winters, having a little go. Let's put it onto fuel management. Should be easy to do on a wet track. It can get pretty close to the real thing. It's getting better and better each year. There are a few things that are not quite realistic on here still, but yeah, it is quite close apparently. Some of the well, when COVID was about, some of the guys from the actual F1 grid, Lando Norris, Charles Leclerc, I know for one, and two people. I think George Russell did as well. Started playing along with the esports drivers on this, so they had a lot to say. They had a lot of good words to say about it, and there is a lot of input from them guys with Codemasters, from what I gather. I mean, it's not like they sit there and they use this as their simulators back at the factory. Well, mind you, Williams might. You know, they're probably going to save some money by doing that. I don't know, but they've got proper ones there. But you know, I've seen Lando Norris playing this, and he's got his rig at home and that. So, I mean, if you're doing it in real life and this wasn't anywhere near it, you wouldn't play it, would you? I guess. God, it's difficult getting turned in sometimes there. It's carrying way too much speed. It's got to be a bit more consistent. I would say the game's not changed too much since I started really playing them. So I've been on since 2018 playing these. This is the first time with an actual steering wheel. In rig, I was usually a pad player. So a lot of assists have had to go back on whilst I get used to this wheel. Because they did come off for the pad. So I was getting quite good on that. But the game, it's only been a few small things I think's really changed. The next one seems like that's going to be the biggest change with all the regulations in real life. So we'll wait and see. I mean, Codemasters didn't send me a copy to review like they did other creators because I don't know why. Maybe it's because no one watches. Maybe. So I'll have to go buy my own. The bastards. That's better.
Acceptable lap, but you're capable of more if you work at it.
Well, probably am actually. Let's see if we can get a purple here. What we'll do, we'll coast into a few of these corners on the straight here, I think. If we do some short shifts as well. So you're keeping the delta up, so it's fine. I'm hoping it doesn't come to fuel saving in the actual race. So that'll be fucking annoying. I haven't had that happen for a while. It was a horrible miscalculation once in Baku, where we had about 2 laps to go and the fuel just went, and yeah, you're pretty much done for then. So front of the grid, just going, 60, 70 miles an hour on fuel saving mode while everyone passes you. Not fun. So if anything, overestimate how much you're going to need. If we do a large lift here, there we go. Stay in the delta, and that's purple. Fabulous.
And a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on.
Too picky. Who are too picky? Codemasters. The bastards. I have to set Robbot on him. He gets very angry. Okay, so even on the inters now, we're kind of sat where we should be. So this is a good indication when we get onto the dry track. Where's my guy? So he's down here now. He's always been a good half second, 3/4 of a second off the pace of me anyway, and the rest of them around me. But I reckon. So every point of difficulty you put on is like half a second roughly. People could decide, yeah, free keys to games. Well, this was like a work in progress. They sent out to a lot of the top content creators on YouTube, and they just got a chance to show it, and they was under embargoes. So they would only be allowed to show certain tracks. So they could show the Miami track when the Miami Grand Prix was on. They've just recently showed off the Spanish Grand Prix track because there's a little bit of changes from this game, reprofiling of the track, and some of the corners are different. So they've just showed that off themselves Oh, hang on. Let's just answer this twat's questions.
Grid penalties are affecting the sport.
Well, I've only got one thing I can say, so I'm just going to say nothing really.
Let's talk about another team. How do you feel they did today?
Let's be nasty.
Well, thanks anyway.
Oh, God, Claire. I like just giving her no comment and she huffs and walks off, so... Okay, what was I saying anyway? Yeah, so there was lifting embargoes day by day, and the creators were only allowed to do a certain amount of time on the showing off what they can show off, and only upload for a certain amount of time as well. So it's difficult. It is difficult for them, but they want to put it into the hands of the people that are going to get it out to the public. So you know, it's got to be the main YouTubers, but it would be nice for them to kind of do an open beta or something maybe that you can sign up for with the allowance that you can put some footage on YouTube and in Twitch maybe. I don't know. I'm surprised it's still happening with EA taking over, because they were a little bit more strict with stuff like that. But I hope McLaren what the hell am I talking about? Codemasters are keeping the range just a little bit more. So I'm going to put the difficulty up to 86, I think. Yeah, let's stick with 86. We can always go down one anyway. Let's do, because we've got the qualifying pace program to do, so that's going to be the fastest lap, so we can see how we stack up with everyone else. And what we need to do is bring these back down. So let's run 7 on the front, bring this back up to about 70, and just 5% off for the off throttle. Could bring that back up again. Actually, you know what? No, it's going to bring that down again. Brakes back down to 52, and we'll keep. I'll tell you what, let's put the pressures back up where I had my original one. See if they overheat. If they don't, we're all good. Okay. All right, let's just go silent in a minute so I can just concentrate on this lap. So we do need one that's as high as possible because of that grid penalty.
Don't worry about tyres, just give it everything. In this test, we want to make sure we can lap close to our rival's pace.
All right, let's keep an eye on them tyres while we're doing it anyway. Here we go. A bit of a snap. Oh, that's wide. Got all out of shape though. I'm just going to bring that back a minute. So I was quite happy with how I come out of that bit, but see, I still can't get flat out on that bit there. I've got to lift a little bit, and that's really taking a chunk of time out. I didn't notice the tyres overheating, so that's a good thing.
And that was a very good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that.
What we'll do a pit box check as well. So because I've got it on manual for the pit box. For the pit lane. I just want to make sure that I know where the stopping point is. So if you speed, you're going to get a time penalty. We don't want that.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
I was quite happy with the apex on that corner, and this is the one I've got to lift a little bit here. I should be able to get that flat out really, but maybe it's a case that we're on the early.
You'll need to be mindful of your speed when entering the pit lane.
All right, Jeff.
Hit the limit
Fuck's
line
sake.
fast, you'll pick up a penalty. Watch the on-screen prompts that show your target speed and distance to the limiter line.
A little bit early, but yeah, so I think it's because we're early on in the season of sorry, because you get 10 seasons on my team. I think it's because we're early on. That's probably why we haven't got the proper aerodynamic packages installed on it. That's why we're having to lift there. Right? It feels weird lifting a little bit there, to be honest. Right, so this gives us a chance to actually have a good look, see where everyone else is pace-wise, and see if we got that difficulty adjustment just right. All good there. Okay. Right, let's have a look. Not good. Right. So that was in the Aston Martin. Now the Aston Martin should be kind of the same as us, if I believe right from the R&D chart. So to be 1.6 faster means I still haven't got this right. Must just mean that I'm actually quite slow in the rain, which I do feel I am. Hate rain. Let's see where everyone else comes in. See, I mean, if I'm going to end up doing the same times as around about the Mercedes and Red Bull, it's not possible. Yeah, Perez, literally 3/10 off us. I think that's the one thing that they I don't like is the fact that each track, because it's how good you yourself personally are at a track and how well you know a track is how fast you can get round there, regardless of what car you've got. So, like on here, I have to adjust it all the time for each of the tracks. I know a lot of people have to do that, and there's not a lot that just play it at 110 max all the time, and it's perfect. I know it's like for Monaco, I absolutely fucking hate Monaco. So we're looking at putting that difficulty right down. Sometimes I hit the 70s. I just can't stand it. It's been much better because I've tried it on the wheel. It was much better. Yeah, I'm trying to do it on gamepad. It's just near on impossible. Apparently there is adaptive AI in the new game, so that'll be interesting. So hopefully it'll just adapt to how well you're doing at the time and how well your car should be doing. That will save all this, because it is annoying because you never get it quite right. 2.5 seconds off the lead. Now I'm only 200, so 2.3. Fucking hell. Should be within at least a second of him, really. And I'm still saying we should be around about there. So that needs to go up another 2 or 3. 700s to 1.2. Yeah. 2 or 3. How are we doing on those? Well, so yeah, we can do that on the next part. So what we'll do, we'll run the rest of the time down. Takes a lot of practice then to probably on the tracks. Yes. The more you play the tracks, the better. I mean, the newest track in this one that I haven't played a lot of is Jeddah. That come late on in the game. I haven't had a chance to play it that many times in that will take a lot of practice, where there's other ones I can just run straight in, like Bahrain, because it's the starting one of the year. Usually you're always playing it when you do a new game or whatever. So Bahrain I know quite well, so I know I can just run one practice, see where I am, and adjust the difficulty. It's difficult because you can't write down like a list of all the difficulties, because as you play the game you will get upgrades onto the car, and it will just adjust organically as well that way. So you just got to kind of see where you are on this here. So let me just go on to here a minute. So we're showing as fourth from bottom. But as you can see with the bars, we're pretty much level pegging on the Aston Martin, the Alpines, Alpha Tauri. The Alfa Romeo should be Alfa Romeo should be just a sniff ahead of us. But if you've got a good driver in the car, just say, like, look what George Russell did with Williams last year. Look what Albon's doing with it this year. It should be at the back of the pack, just above the Haas, really. Was what you'd think, but he's doing amazingly with it. So if you've got a good driver in a bad car, doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be down there. So I like to stick within this group, or if not, just a little bit ahead of it. But yeah, practice on this, and the more years you play it as well. So obviously I was awful on 2018, but loved it, kept going, and not long after I started playing that one, 19 come out. So it would have been around about the June, July time, because that's when they tend to come out, I remember. I think it was. God, that's tangent. Yeah, the longer you play in the games, because there's quite a lot of tracks that will stick and stay around. Unlike Vietnam from last season, that was in there for one season, because it didn't even get ever raced on in the real life because of COVID, and they're not on the calendar anymore. So what we'll do, what did we say to change this on? I can't remember now because I've been babbling. I think we said 2. Yeah, let's go with 2. Hang on, so it was 1.7, so no, it'd be 3. So let's go up to 89 just before it goes on to master difficulty. Hope to get back there one day. And what we'll do with this one, we'll do a quick practice, just pick up these last little bits. Fuel efficiency. So it'd be nice if they changed this up a little bit as well. So it's always set out that you've got 3 different programs to run, and it's so easy to do them. But I think you should be able to take a pick out of all the programs and just do as much as you can within the time you've actually got allotted to you. Fucking hell, come on. Because essentially you're going to want to practice different types of things. So in this one, there's fuel management in there. That's fine, but there was nothing about tyre management. There's nothing about the ERS management. It's, yeah, I'll just like it if it allowed you to pick from all of the types of practice sessions, or even make your own ones up. What are you trying to achieve? Would be nice. Plus on some of the other games as well, because a lot of people don't know with regards to setup. So I'm still very, very new with the setups. So what does what? I've been doing it for a little while now and kind of just getting the setup to how I want it. But someone just coming in blind wouldn't have a clue. And in some of the games, you could go out and drive and you'd come back and you would talk to an engineer on there. And they would ask you a question, so, oh, you know, what's wrong with the car? Feels like I'm getting understeer and I'm not getting traction out of a corner. You'd select them as options and it would adjust the settings and change all those bits so that wouldn't happen. You'd go out and try again and see if there's anything else wrong, or if it's perfect. And when it's perfect, you just leave it alone. And I thought that was a good idea. What game was that on? I think it might have been Dirt 2 I was playing that was on. I thought that was a very good idea that they did that. You don't have to use it, you know. Right, so we're going to do one-shot quali, so not the standard ones where we have the 3 sessions. So I've got a little bit bored of those on this, to be honest. They'll come back next time on the next game. But I don't mind a one-shot quali, and we'll give ourselves 1 retry only on this. And flashbacks only in the race if someone's been an arsehole. So we did have a previous race in COTA where Max Verstappen decided to rear end us a couple of times. So we used all of our ones up there. Fucking prick. Annoyed the shit out of me, that did. Was doing really well. Give him more than enough space. He has to always have more. Right, head down. Oof. Not a good start. Lot of curb there. Awful. Let's have a retry on that one. So this is our only retry. I reckon we'd have got 16th, 17th maximum there. If we do worse, we've got to stick it out. But completely fucked up this first corner. Shifted one too many down, you see. Oh, God, I got oversteer there as well. Oof. That was bad. That was bad. Right, let's see where we end up. I think 16th.
With qualifying finished, it's time to remind ourselves of our top three: Verstappen, Hamilton, and Lando Norris. With qualifying wrapped up, we now
I had a
have our
teammate.
lineup
That's
for
at the end of the day.
race
That's all that
tomorrow.
matters. You want to be
It's
beating your
always exciting
teammate.
for what will no doubt be a fantastic race.
So what I'm going to end up happening there, that's going to have a 5-place grid penalty. So I will end up 21st. So he'll get promoted up anyway. Wonder what to do for the strategy actually.
So, unfortunately, we've picked up some grid penalties, and we'll be starting further back than you expect.
That's right,
As for how
Jeff.
bad it is, that'll depend on what the other drivers get.
That's right, Jeff. You take your medication today, mate. You repeat yourself a lot.
Welcome along then to the place
Right,
where
here we go.
heroes and history are made. It's where the 2008 title was decided in the final corner. And it's the place, a year later, that Jenson Button stormed through from 14th on the grid to claim his one and only Drivers' Championship. It's Interlagos, and it's time for the Brazilian Grand Prix. We're racing today then at Interlagos, a historic 2.7-mile circuit.
Yeah, first turn's a difficult one. You've got to be very patient.
15 corners in total,
So,
9 to the left, 6 to the right.
if you drop down, I dropped down to third on my first time round. That was wrong. Fourth is what you want to do, but you want to kind of not coast, but you just want to put as little throttle as you can on, get turned in, and as you're coming back across to your right, that's when you want to put the gas back on. Otherwise, you're going to piss around too much with the track limits. It is a very difficult corner to get right for myself. The more and more I drive it, I'll just get into a rhythm.
How our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, edging out Lando Norris, who'll start from
Good old Lando.
Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Perez, Tsunoda.
I hope McLaren do start to come back. They didn't look too bad on real life free practice today, but still not quite there. Don't know what they was up to. Be interesting tomorrow to see how qualifying goes.
Stroll, Daniel Ricciardo, and Russell. Bottas, Paul, they've taken a grid penalty.
Okay, now the texture still isn't popping in. That got sorted ages ago where the texture didn't pop in. Look at it, it's awful. I mean, not being funny, I'm running it on a Series X, so it should not be having a fucking problem with texture map in there and properly displaying with a nice enough resolution. I mean, that's ridiculous. Okay, what is it going to give us here? So, we're not going to go soft to hard. I don't think we've got much of a choice, actually. Can we change that? Yeah, we can. Going to go mediums, definitely. But do we want to go the other way round? So we want to get rid of that stint, really. Is that really going to be the best way? I'm going to go ultra aggressive. See how it does for us. And that's 4 laps too much there, so that's just under fuel. That's 0.7. I think we'll be all right. Maybe 8. Right. Let's see how we do. Hopefully we don't get caught up in any nonsense. We just give them a bit of space towards the start, I think. Fucking hell. Brake checked.
No need to worry about tyre condition for now.
We're alright, thank God. Fucking hell. Yes, I know there was a collision with Mazepin. Fuck me. Hate the start of races. Ooh, putting it up the inside there, cheeky. God, weight this car as well. Obviously, through all the practice, we've been running it just with a bit of fuel in. This has got full race fuel now, so the weight, you can really feel it. Okay, let's give him a little bit of space here. Bit of a battle going on up ahead. We're going to just leave it go for now. And we've got away with 2 nasty collisions at the front there, which usually would give you a bit of damage. I'm surprised we didn't get damage there. Maybe we got our feet on the brake just a little bit on time. I thought I was well late. Should be able to have Mazepin here. Let's have a bit of ERS. Going high, mate.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead.
Giving you space, but ooh, you didn't give it back. Next up's my own teammate here. Oof, that was awful. Thankfully I didn't get a warning then. Ooh, was I just within range or not for DRS? No. Got a little bit more traction coming out of that. So there's a problem. I need to catch up to him to get DRS because he's within range of Giovinazzi in front of him. So he's going to keep pulling away from me on the straights if I don't get in range. So these are these next ones really count. It's a bit better. Understeer is immense. VRS, stay within. Yes, perfect. Okay, so now I'm into the train. That's good. Just keep up with these guys for a bit. Got to find a different way of corner entry to that one where I went wide just now. I feel like I'm losing way too much speed if I take my foot off the accelerator. But obviously can't carry that much speed through there. I have to get a little bit brave on the corners here. Okay. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to take the teammate here. Defending the inside, so if I go around the outside of him, I should be able to make that stick. Give him space. And we're through. Good. Okay. Just don't want him coming back at me. Alright, let's get Giovinazzi then. So look how quickly we've bunched up to these lot as well. They're really getting slowed down.
For a new strategy option.
Wait till I'm on the straight, Jeff, please.
Caution, caution.
So he wants me to go on the hards. What do we do? Oh, fucking hell.
Green flag.
That was mental. What happened there? 3-car pile-up. So I think if we end up on the hards, it's just going to ruin the race for us. It's much more adventurous if we go for this more aggressive strategy where we go on to the 2-stop with the softs and then to the mediums at the end. Having trouble getting that stop there for some reason. I think Giovinazzi's going to have a go at this guy here. Who is it up ahead? Russell. Stay with him, see if we can pick out a move here. Never know, one of them might make a bit of a mistake here. Oh, hello, let's have a go here. Try the outside here. Not too far back. Alright, see what we can do with this bit here now then, because we're close enough. If Giovinazzi goes for the move on Russell, we might be able to get both of them here. So, go for the inside line.
Window, you'll be on the softs.
That was close. Oh no, neither of them did anything there. So a bit of ERS, just watch them for a bit. Or can we do a sneak here? Yep, go on, I'll have that. Thank you.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
There I say, if we keep going like this, we may be on for some points here. Be nice. Alright, I'll have you here. Go high. I do prefer this higher line. Give me the inside. Ah, fucking hell, you had to give me the inside there. I didn't get a warning for a collision, so it was mine then. Okay. Just checked on the fuel. Now we overfueled by 0.8. We're now at 0.36, so we're not going to be able to run this pace the whole race by the looks of it. I'll have to think about conserving in a minute, which is a shame because we're not doing too bad here. Giovinazzi's going to come for it. Yeah, defend the inside.
So push now.
Let him go. We'll get him on the next one. Ooh. Okay, under pressure from other driver as well. Who's that? Signs.
Okay, we
Alright, so I'm going to go side by side down here. I wonder if Giovinazzi is going to come in this lap as well. If he is, it's annoying. Okay, see if we can cut him. Bit slow, but hey ho.
Release. Okay, you only have to stop once now. One stop left.
Temps like here. Not too bad. Oof, wasn't watching. Fuck me. It's not what we want on an outlap. Keep some of this battery for a bit. We are losing a lot of fuel each lap, so we're gonna have to start doing the old coasting. Using higher gears.
Is 6.0 seconds.
It's a shame, actually. Wonder if it will come back when I come onto the mediums. Should be all right then. If I can save some now, we'll try. So we've still got Ocon behind us then, which isn't fantastic, really. Not that close. Come on, focus. Should be able to beat Ricardo out the pits here. Hopefully he immediately starts battling with Ocon, gives us a bit of a break, but he's gone on to the hard, so that's in for the race now. So realistically he's not part of our race at all. If we wanted to get anywhere ahead of him, we should have already been on our last tyre, so God, I'm lifting far too much there. Mind you, he's losing time to Ocon, so that's odd. Right, Mazza Spin, where are you coming out? You're in there, good, okay. .13 up on fuel, right. It's just finding where I can lift and coast where it's not going to lose me too much time. It's always going to lose time, but can't believe we're this early into the race and we're thinking about that already. That's ridiculous. What would really help is a safety car. We could chuck it on lane for a little bit then.
Gap to car in front is 4.3 seconds.
Okay, Joe's in the pits.
1U is in the pits. 1U in the pits.
Now we've got to push. We need to be ahead of him when we come past here, really. Signs is far enough back. That's good. Okay, so first round of pits pretty much done now from what I can see, and P14 ain't too bad. I think we're going to have to do a lap normal and then a lap conserving a bit, but as I say that, I'm looking down here, and every time we do a push lap, we're losing more and more and more than what we're actually conserving on a conserve lap, so this might be a shitty race. So this is what I was saying about the fuel management program. We didn't get that at the start. It'd be nice if you could pick which ones you want to use. We would have definitely done that. Oh shit.
New strategy is available.
Looking at chat. Fuck me. Sorry. I'll use the flashback on that.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Really? 23. Go on then, yeah. Go for it. Right, so they're all fighting behind me from what I can see.
Nice work, that brings you up a place.
It was only from the pits, Jeff. I mean, see, even trying to conserve fuel, I am not conserving fuel. Ah, fucking hell. We are going to run out of fuel. Most definitely. Try again.
Yellow flag.
Just come off. Praying for a fucking safety car here. One that lasts like, 15 laps would be fantastic. Oh, it's never going to happen. Might be lucky and get two lap safety car, maybe 3. Alright, Bottas is going to attack here, I think. Trying all I can to save fuel, but I mean, if we can stick with Stroll, at least then we can use DRS and just stick in a kind of train here, but It's going to be a difficult race trying to just save this fuel and be anywhere near competitive. So far so good. We're kind of, well, we lose a lot on the straight, but we were gaining a lot as well.
You've lost some time to the car behind.
That's fine. Got 12, okay. Ooh, nearly lost it then. Oh shit, come on. All out of shape.
Okay, keep on him. You might make a mistake.
Jesus Christ. Little snap and messed up what we was doing really. Right, any damage?
We're approaching the pit window.
Oh.
You'll be on the mediums.
Just ignore what I'm saying. Oh no, there we go. We seem to be alright. There must be some fucking damage, I mean Jesus. Looks fine.
Okay, gap ahead is 1.5 seconds.
Yeah, no, I lost a good 6/10 there because I was quite close to him, to be honest. I'm really hoping when we jump on the mediums, the fuel's going to start coming back to us. Don't know somehow. So I'm saving a hell of a lot of ERS because of it, though, I guess, but... Foot down, Craig, fuck's sake. Way too conservative there. Bottas is going to be up on me. I'm going to have to defend. If I can keep him behind me. I'm going to try and do it. Must be coming up for pit window now.
Push
There we
now.
go.
We're boxing this lap.
Squeeze you out, mate. I'm keeping you behind, mate. I'm going to put my foot down a little bit because it's a an in lap, so let's have the best possible chance. Just in case some magic happens, get that safety car, or the mediums help out with the fuel load. Don't think they're going to help out that much, but we can always cross our fingers, can't we? Bit safe there. Right. So, quarter of a lap down. Can we do it?
Exit now. Look after these tires now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
What I think we'll do, if we just continue on like there's nothing wrong, and then just see if that fuel starts coming back. So obviously you're going to have to change your style just a little bit for the mediums. Get stopped. Who's this coming on there? Is that Ocon? Need to beat him out here. We're going to be racing on the exit. Come on. Inside. Squeeze him out. Let's go for it.
Brilliant. Nice move.
Not having to lift so much there now as well, which is good. I was trying to stick with the inside here and squeeze him over. Could nearly come to a stop there to get that. Nearly come to a full stop to get in there. Alright, inside again. No, you're getting squeezed, mate. Sorry. Who's this bit coming up on here?
Some information on Russell. They're slowing down. It seems like there's some kind of problem with their car.
Please have a technical issue and park somewhere ridiculous so we can have a fucking safety car. Thing is, even if we get this safety car, which I'm hoping for, we're still going to have to be, if we can get it back in the green, we're still going to have to be conservative with the fuel afterwards, because we're only going to be back to square one, aren't we? So any kind of movement in this race, I think, is done for now. We are catching the pack ahead. There's Russell with that problem, so it doesn't look like he's out. Fighting with Raikkonen at the moment. It's not something you want to take lightly. I missed him being on the grid this year. It's like one of those things you just always think, oh, he's always going to be there, you know, he's never going to go. Yeah, shame, really. It'd been interesting to see him and Bottas on the same team. That would have been good. Yeah, they got one fin for another, I guess. Probably like a pass of the torch in a way, isn't it? You can only have one fin on your team.
The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap.
Okay, that's good. Oh, he is fucking slow, isn't he? I mean, to be honest, Jeff hasn't said anything about the fuel at the moment, so he might be hopeful. Leave you some space, Russell. You was right fucking on me then.
That's 17th place. You've moved up into P17.
Shouldn't say it with such disdain. That's 17th place. Completely worthless. Oh, yes, we know, but... I mean, the tyres are coming into their own at the moment, so we're catching quite nicely here. We could still come up for points. I'm fucking hopeful there. But we could. You never know. Something might happen. I mean, we're not losing as much fuel as we was, but we're not gaining it. So I think it's going to be a very high coasting last lap just to get us round, or maybe last couple of laps. We'll see where we end up. Right, not this lap, no. Not going to ruin your race, mate. Unless you get right in my way here. Yeah, I'm having you here. Oh, nearly got out of shape there, though. Here's the flying fin. Missed that apex there, though. Wasn't happy with that. Those hards are really slow, actually, aren't they? It's already out my DRS. Fuck's sake, right. I'm going to stop looking at the chat. Nothing going on there anyway. But you never know. If I don't look at it... Oh, a lot of wheel spin then. There's a problem.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Something don't feel right. That really didn't feel like that was accelerating at all then. Not very well.
We're Starting to catch the car in front, but we need to look after the tyres. We won't be
And
making
please don't
another
let
pit
any
stop.
engine problems happen, actually. That did feel really sluggish on that back straight then. I don't know what that was. Didn't go up a gear too early, did I? Right, in within DRS, lovely. Let's catch him.
We're leading our teammate by 4.2 seconds.
Nice chance for a lifting coast there. Need a bit more than that though, don't we really? Ooh, fucking hell, what is going on?
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Shit, 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 shit. Come on. Don't know what happened there.
Flag.
That was something very random. Oh, who have I got behind me here? Go on, mate. Go.
Blue flag conditions.
Yes,
Create a gap
I'm
and
letting him
let the car
go.
through.
Right, I've got all that to make up again now. Oh, I'll have that as well, thank you. Wrong place to let him pass there.
Our gap to the car in front is 10.4 seconds.
It's funny though, following that spin, car feeling seems fine. Before I was saying it felt a little bit off. I don't know what it was. Something didn't feel quite right. I mean, I lost a hell of a time from that spin, but it now feels absolutely fine. So fuck knows what that was. I mean, everything on here is fine. Odd. It's very strange. Let's get that back up. So we need to keep an eye on that petrol either way. We've got 2 laps. So we're finishing well out the points. You know, that's obvious, but it did look so promising. And then the fuel issue. And then this spin here. Which, what a place to spin out. I don't think I've ever seen anyone spin there before. It was so strange. And even with all that fuel gone, I'm still not able to go flat out there.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Yes, I know, Jeff.
Blue flag.
You need to go. Fucking hell. I'll give him more than enough space. I even got off the fucking track for him. Exactly where I caught Russell earlier, so I didn't really want to get caught myself. And he's right on my arse again now. In a way, you give everything, you take it away. I think that's what's going to get me, because I'm going to have to really conserve fuel in the moment. Oh no, perfect. Didn't think about that happening, motherfucker. Perfect. We can finish a lap down.
All right,
Needed
racer.
that.
Take care of the car on the way in.
Didn't even think about that when I got past. That's, yeah, okay. Crappy race. That would have been avoided if we didn't piss around with the fuel so much. I mean, we was over fueled by 4 laps. We did not need 4 extra laps of fuel.
Deliver such an incredible result today. So after a magnificent race, we can now see the
Yeah, we don't want to see him up there again. Right, time-wise, we're doing not too bad actually. We've got another hour left, so
who would you say is a contender for driver
well,
of the
definitely
day?
ain't me.
My driver of the day.
Now is Claire gonna want you?
Your take on it.
Fucking hell.
How do you feel these grid penalties are affecting the sport?
No comment.
Do you think you were lucky not to end your race?
No comment.
Well, here's hoping they're working hard to find some improvements.
Bitch. Right. Onwards and upwards. I think it's Australian Grand Prix next. Yay.
Morning, boss. This week's income from the
Yes, it
sponsors
is.
clear,
Okay.
and we're making good profit against our running costs.
Right. So, okay, let's go to this.
Cut deal with this one.
Yeah, that's
The
fine.
government wants me to pass on their thanks for helping out.
That's absolutely fine. Okay, so messages first of all. Yep, that's fine. Okay. When are we due any upgrades coming in? Let's have a look. Get back. Redesign brake ducts. We're not going to be able to get anything in that time, though, are we? What we got? Tertiary wing flaps to redo. Can we get that before? We can't. Shit. That would be really helpful. I mean, look how much that puts us ahead when they come in. It's mental. We really need that. We'll have that on the go. And I think... yeah, there's the brake ducts there. So what have we got on chassis side of things? I can only have the one thing at the time at the moment, so that's on the go. Power. Now, we're not too bad on power anyway. And we can get these for nothing, so we're having that. So look, we're second best on power anyway. So that's not exactly a problem. General wear, fabulous. Is there anything we can put on here? Okay, it was the ICE that was a problem. Let's might as well do that. And then I've just seen what the next one is after Australia. So it's Jeddah after that. Now that's the one I need to really practice at because I'm not familiar with that track as much as the rest of them. Right. How are we doing on wear here? Okay, so we took that extra component anyway there that time. So that's good. Okay. Right, I'm quite happy with that. And I think we had a brand new gearbox, didn't we? For fuck's sake. Yes. Okay, that's good. No extra sponsor for a little while. Now, driver market. Hey Adrian, how you doing? Things ain't too bad. Sorry, it's difficult to look at the chat when playing this one, unfortunately. It's more difficult when I'm racing, to be fair, because so now's the time to kind of chat away. What was we doing on here before? We were keeping an eye on someone. I can't remember who it was off the top of my head. Or was that before we had the problem? No, we were looking at Mick Schumacher, weren't we? Okay, so we need 3.75. So we've got 4.2. We've got a couple of more races to go, so we should be all right. Standings, where are we? So 3 more to go. Yeah, we'll just save money so we can get him, because Joe has not been very good for us, unfortunately. Had the Final Fantasy VII playthrough end up. I did miss the end of it there. How far are we now? What part are we on, mate? Let's just get the activities in here. So, team building, drive performance. There we go. That'll do perfectly. Oh, thank you for the sub on the YouTube channel. Brilliant. All my VODs from here go over there. So once they do disappear, I think I get 60 days on them because I've got a Prime subscription. So once they go, they'll all be on there. I'm going to keep them on there. And I might be doing some unique content for that as well. I don't know yet. We'll see. I'm going to have a little ponder. So I'm away for a week after this stream. So I'm going to be pondering over a few things. There's a few thoughts I want to do different things. So I'm going to ponder them over, see how things are, be back on the Monday, and if there's anything I've kind of decided that's changing on the stream or with YouTube content, I'll mention it on the Monday stream probably. If you're looking through the YouTube channel, check out the Trek to Yomi one. We finished it on the last stream. There's actually, I think I've got a clip highlight on Twitch as well. Just check it out because it's such a great game. Right. So now Australia on here does not have the... I'm on the ship right now. Oh God, so you're just going over to the other part of the continent.
Okay, I need your attention.
So yeah, you'll be in the ship, you'll be having a boss fight. Yeah. No spoilers, no spoilers.
We need to mitigate it. As soon as you can, I want you to
Oh no, really?
and tell us what areas you want to invest in protecting.
And I've just put a lot of resource points into things, and now with a few to go, they're now going to do a change. So what's going to be at risk? Durability is going to be at risk. Fucking brilliant. Okay. Okay, so only 2 parts at risk. So that's not bad then, is it? So in one of them, I can do straight away for nothing, so I can adapt. That's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. That's fine. Just got to make sure that I don't develop anything new on that, and we do that one as soon as that comes through. Oh man. This is on Xbox. So I've always been console guy, and because I've got the PC now, I'm going to be moving slowly quite a lot of things to PC. So this game's on Xbox. When I get the new one, which is in July, I'm going to get that on PC, which will make it much easier for the stream as well, because I can have my overlay on there. I can see the chat, so I don't have to have my mobile set up next to me like some kind of urchin. So, because I can't have 2 monitors, I just don't have enough space, unfortunately. Especially when I've got a rig for this as well. I just ain't got the space for everything. So, but yeah, there's not much difference at all. I mean, obviously with the PC version, you can mod a lot more. So you can do some proper liveries, which I'm thinking about doing. I'll have some fab liveries. I'm not going to go all out like some people do. I think we're going to just bring this down here. So some people like make a livery where they're sponsored by Nike and stuff like that. I'm more like I'll be sponsored by like Poundland or Greggs, to be perfectly honest. That'll be my kind of thing. Looking forward to that. Not long to go as well. July will come round before we know it. Alright, let's have a look how we're doing on here. Yeah, getting a PC. I mean, it's nice to have one, definitely, especially for if you're doing content online. You need something decent. But when it comes to gaming, See, I didn't have a PC for the longest time. I always used to have a laptop. And it was a gaming laptop. When I said it with bunny ears, gaming laptop, it went out of date very, very quickly. And now I use it literally just for content on the telly. So I just plug it in HDMI there and do stuff on it. But, oh, Jeff, shut up.
With any luck, you'll be able to feel the improvement. So give 'em a try.
Thank you. Right, shush. I'm monologuing, talking. So yeah, didn't have a PC for the longest time. Then I decided to go self-employed with my wife. So we needed a PC, and we thought, well, you know what? We're just going to go get a decent one. So went out and got an Alienware R12, I think it is. I can't remember off the top of my head. It will do nicely for a long time. You know, I'm thinking at least 2-3 years before any kind of upgrades is going to be needed at all. So it can run the first thing I did on it when I got it is like, right, Elden Ring, can I run that at Ultimate? Yes, that's fine. That's all I need to know. I'm not playing Elden Ring, but I know that was the newest one at the time and it was high spec. So I thought, right, can that do that? That's fine. So I'm happy. But you know, doing all the business and all that, I needed a PC. And then I thought, you know what? I've got all this free time. I'm going to start streaming, and it's just kind of evolved from there as well. And I want to move everything over to PC as much as possible. I do a hell of a lot of retro stuff anyway, in whatnot. So I've always got consoles hanging around. Yeah, I imagine streaming on the laptop would be a bit of a nightmare, actually. Especially, you'd have to like get a separate mouse, separate keyboard on it, and it couldn't just be from the laptop. And sometimes they're just not powerful to handle it. I mean, if you're using the laptop as a designated streaming device and running it through a capture, so I have an external capture for my consoles, an Elgato, so that takes care of most of the processing power. So if you're playing a game on the laptop, say, and then you're using that, it's a bit better. It's taking it away from it a little bit. But I have wondered whether I should use my laptop as just my streaming thing and run it that way. I'm not sure. Don't know. I do know. Setup. Right, let's have a little look. See, we should have an Australian one all ready to go. For some reason, I set it up in a Williams. Why did I have that set up in a Williams? Let's have a look. No, that looks all fine to me, except for that. That needs to come down a bit. And pressures can come down as well on there. I don't really want them overheating. See how we do with that. We're going to do our usual on here then. So we'll set some times, see what everyone else is doing, see if we can adjust the difficulty on it as well. Because the difficulty on this is difficult. Oh man, of course you got to play games on ultra settings. You especially, you're on plus ultra. I mean, come on. No, it depends, doesn't it? I mean, most of the time high is fine. And I'll agree with you there, but there are some games. Like I did notice a difference when it went to ray tracing. As soon as I seen a game with ray tracing, I was like, yeah, that's the next level for me. It just looked so much better. And I think that deserves to be on the highest settings you can do, just so it looks as beautiful as possible. But it also depends on what setup you got. So if you've got a really tiny monitor, you're not really going to notice too much. It's when you got a really big monitor or something where you're going to need the resolution and that. And come on, who has that hanging around? Ooh, get turned in. Come on. Let's see what we can set here. I'm already 5 seconds down on the delta, which don't always mean much, to be fair, because on some of these, and I think Australia is one of them, the delta is a bit broke compared to your difficulty level. No. Saw that come in, unfortunately. Alright, let's get off the track.
Your rear wing is changed, you can expect a lot of oversteer. And
Yeah, it's absolutely fine. We're going to come in now. Oh, wrong button.
Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Just let this guy go, whoever that is. Stroll. Oh no, I shouldn't have let him go. I should have got in his way. Okay, so we might have to mess around with the front wing a little bit there, because I can usually hit that semi-flat out. As long as I am very careful with the starting corner, we're all right, but... yeah, that wasn't great at all, was it? So I'm just coasting it in. There we go. Oh, ray trace, okay. Oh, and Bon Jaley, hello there. Lurking, want to get a haircut in gym? Fair enough. You lurk away, mate. Yeah, ray trace. I mean, I had an argument with my wife once about ray tracing. Just trying to explain it to her, and I lost my rag. I do that too often. So what do you mean you don't understand? Do I play Forza at all? No. I'm not the biggest fan of... Here we go. We've got 8 minutes there. I can speed that up. I'm just going to get into that. So I'm not the biggest fan of Forza. And most people are going to be like, oh, fucking hell, what's this guy on? He's playing F1. Of course he should be into something like that. No. So one of the first Forzas I actually played was when the Xbox One first come out. There wasn't a lot of games on it, to be honest. So you kind of picked up what you could and just played anything. So I thought, I'll give Forza a try. And I think it was Forza 5. And I didn't mind it too much. I mean, this is the same kind of feeling for me with Gran Turismo. No. I mean, now I've got a racing rig, maybe I would be interested. It'd be all right. I don't know. But nah, not for me, that one. I mean, when I'm not streaming, sometimes I've been jumping into Grid, which is another Codemasters one, and I've been enjoying that, especially since I got the racing rig. So if we do change racing games, I might jump on Grid for a bit until the next one. So I might finish the series off of this, and then I might do a little bit of Grid in between, and then do some challenges maybe on this. I'm not sure, but we'll see. We've only got the 3 races, so there's this one and another couple before this season's over, so we can see then. So I might go on to something like that instead. We'll see. But yeah, I'm back onto ray tracing. I wasn't too bothered about it until I could actually use it and see the difference. And I mean, I'm a very visual person. I would prefer to have the game on the highest setting so I can see it nicely, rather than put it on performance, because, you know, that performance is for stuff like FPS, is for F1, stuff like that, where you need your reaction straight away there and then. But I would, you know, most games, I just want to actually see it, and I like to see nice visuals. Not to go on, but Trek to Yomi, nice visuals. I loved that, you know. It was black and white, but still good visuals there. I think at the end of the day, you know, as long as my eyes are good, I'm going to want to see some decent things. I mean, at my age, not having to wear any glasses and that's quite a miracle now. Okay, right, so what we'll do, while we're waiting for that to just finish up there, I think we're going to go a little bit higher on the wings. No, it's only the one notch, and it might not seem much to people, but it is, trust me. We'll get the toe in there as well. I want a little bit more traction, so I might go up to as high as 70 there. Honestly, the brakes felt fine, so I think we'll go there. Let's just go back round again. Let's see what we can do with the remaining tread on these mediums. Forza Horizon, now that's the one that's a little bit more open world, isn't it? So you kind of travel to event. It's not just do a series of races. So I could see the appeal a bit more with that. But and if it is the one I'm thinking of, I got very much, for some reason, Grand Theft Auto vibes off it. Even though you're not going around and killing people, I know but it's just open world with cars. I'm a funny old git, honestly. Right, head down a second. Let's see if we can set just a decent time here so we know where we are. Slow out of there. It'd be nice to get hold of next year's game on this for the different profile corners. Like that one's changed there. The first corner there's changed. I can't remember. That was a bit better. I can't remember if this section here has changed. I think this section has changed a little bit, but I know coming up here you don't have the chicane or anything, so this just flows through now. So I'll be more on the right by now, going up that section there. So you don't have this turn here. And it just flows into this section here now. So it's a lot faster, this whole area. It's kind of what they've done with Spain with getting rid of an S section. Felt a little bit better, but I did do it in 6th that time, so we might stick with that. I'll get slowed. Should that need to be 4th there, so that was my fault. A little bit of oversteer. Oh, stay away from the wall. Always messed that one up. Oh, we still need a decent lap here. Oh, Lando, get out of the way, get out of the way. It's not good now, is it? Fucking hell. Fuck. Right, still not gelling with this setup. Let's go back to garage. Let's play around with that a little bit. Frame rate guy myself. I like seeing how smooth the game runs. It's a juggle, isn't it? I mean, some of these games, when you've got a game that's just got you sat there and you're looking into difference. Let's just take a Dark Souls or an Elden Ring, for example. When you go in onto the plains or something like an Elden Ring, you can see out and there's all the trees. You can see into the distance. You know, high graphics quality on there is fantastic. But then as soon as you start getting to the nitty gritty of it, and you get 4 or 5 different enemies on the screen, and you start to get screen tearing. That does annoy me as well. I just wish we could have the best of both worlds there, unfortunately. I don't think we're going to get that. It's, again, things being pushed too far before they're actually ready, in my opinion, but it's nice to have them. So we're going to go up a little bit on the aero there. We're probably going to be ultra slow on the straight, but... Well, see what we can do. Now, rear camber... I think we're going to have to go a little bit more, aren't we? A bit stiffer on that anti-roll as well, so that will help with the rotation of speeding that sharp S towards the end there. We had the spin out first of all, and I think a ride height needs to come up as well. We're going to go a little bit more frontal on that, and we're going to bring the tyre pressures down. We'll come back to those in a moment. We need to get a decent lap in. That's not... Yeah, just a decent lap. I say decent. It's got to be clean. Clean lap for definite. Right. Bit of a snap there. We've got to watch that corner. I've got to be a bit more patient. Earlier on the brakes there. Phew. Nice little slide out of that. Didn't really want that, to be honest, but... I feel like I've got a lot more downforce on the front this time, but it's still not quite where I want it to be. And I'm getting a hell of a lot of rumble. I don't know if you can hear the feedback in the steering wheel this time. I'm getting a lot of rumble. That's going to go. Okay, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to bring that back just so we can have a look at that one again. Alright. Alright, so go early in there. Try not to take the bollard out, really. Let's try again. There we go. Oh, that's going to go again. I'm wondering if it might be... possibly the diff. See, I'm cutting that corner. I'm just not able to get it rotated because what we want is for it to go a bit more left of the racing line. And then open the corner up, you see. There we go, that was much better out of that corner. Okay, 6 tenths down. Let's see what we can do here.
Try again.
Ooh, a bit wide there. Jesus, that inside curb there. Let these go. Ooh, okay. These tyres are going to be on fire. That's probably why I'm losing it now. There we go, look. I think Rob Bot might be in the way for the bottom tyres, but they are red. Top ones were yellow. So I'm just going to let these guys go a minute. Right. I'm going to pit because they're way too on fire. So, right, yeah, let's get this differential down because I think when I'm getting on the power, I'm getting far too much locked rotation. So we're going to bring that right down to 60. I'm running out of time on this tyre as well, so let's go for it. 10 laps remaining on it, so it's not going to be the best tyre, and we still haven't put in an actual lap I'm happy with to judge against everyone else, so we got to get this together really. Oh, I'm going to go quiet for a bit. That wasn't a good start, was it? Got a lift there. Put it back up. Don't feel confident to get on the power there at all. I'm going to lose so much time. Taking too much curb on that as well. I'm just going to adjust my seat a minute. I feel like I'm pushing myself further and bloody further away from it. Okay.
That map was no good. We needed to improve on that.
Thanks for the vote of confidence there, Jeff. Your bedside manner's fantastic. Bit late there. Gonna lift here. There we go, that's better. Could probably leave that a little bit later. Oof. Okay, so managed to open it up that time, but then snapped back too early. Cut it. I'm still taking too much curb there. Alright, let's wind up for another lap, 'cause I'm not taking that one.
Okay, you weren't quite good enough that lap. Try again.
Nope, gonna spin. Caught it. I have a love-hate relationship with this one for some reason. Now, sometimes I'll go, oh, fucking Australia, no, can't stand it. Not my favourite. And then I'll go in there and have a decent race. And other times, just goes exactly how I think it's going to go. Bullshit. Too much curb on that. Let's try now. No, snap that. That's crashed as well.
Are you alright? Engine off. Engine off.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, well, I'll catch you later, Adrian. Let's come back on this again. That's going to spin again. Fucking hell. The thing is, if I can't get the power down on this bit, I'm going to be slow in the race. And it's constantly lifting.
That lap was no good.
Yes, I know, Jeff.
Improve on that.
I have to stay like, what, 3/4, maybe just a little bit more power there. Still feel like I'm going to be losing a hell of a lot. Oh, that just did not want to stop. Fuck it. Right, we're going to go back. So we need this banker so I know roughly how fast we can do this. Let's do here. Again, wouldn't stop. What the fuck? Why won't this stop? There we go. Okay.
Nailed what we asked for.
Let's take that as a banker there. Kind of know where we're going to be sat then. Right, what's everyone else done? Right, so if Joe's ahead of us, that is on the softs, mine, but I think we can be safe to say we're going to have to go down at least 2 or 3. Oh, pardon me. I think it's just a case of getting through this Grand Prix. It's not my favourite. Might even shut that down too. I don't know if I can now, actually. Shorter session. I run 50% usually. I don't know if I can run that down to 25. Worth trying, I guess. Hurry up, hurry up. Come on. Jeez, it's hot tonight.
The session has drawn to a close, so let's
Okay,
review our
25.5.
Good day today. What's your take on it? Your R&D team has been working non-stop this season. Is this to catch up or stay ahead?
Let's just go with that one.
Interesting result today. Would you say that you're happy with your performance?
Things could have gone better.
Appreciate your time.
Yeah, I appreciate your fucking nonsensical questions. Honestly, I do. Okay, can we change? No. Okay, so we're going to have to go with the 29 laps. Practice 2 is not going to happen. We got on simulation settings now. I usually don't run at an 85, so since we're on wheel, I've been a lot slower. So let's just pop it down 2 for now. I mean, if I'm really that far back, I can always pop it up a little bit for the race. I mean, who's going to fucking tell me off? No one. Okay. Come on. I mean, to be fair, we haven't done as much practice on this as we did on Brazil. But Brazil was a nasty race. Weren't where we deserved to be on that one, I don't think. But to be fair, I'm more familiar with Australia in this setup than Brazil, because Australia used to be the start of the season, what Bahrain is now. So you used to play that a lot when you was playing these games. Yeah, let's just go straight into the quick practice there. Right. Yep. Quickly. Plus, I am keeping an eye on a stream, and I want to be able to get this one done before 10 o'clock when we usually finish. I don't mind going a little bit later tonight just to get this finished. But I think we should run the race definitely. Especially since I'm going away for a little bit. Because if you guys couldn't get your F1 content, don't know what I'd do. I think I'd get lots of hate mail. And people would be on my DMs and... I can't believe you didn't do that race. You left us for a week, damn you. I had nothing to watch. The only content I watch. What have you got to say in the messages? Usual shit. Okay. Alright. What do we reckon? But you know what? Fuck it. I absolutely want to be safe on this one, so I'm going to bring it down to 82. Anyone got a problem with that? Send me a postcard. Find your local bin. Pop it in there. Okay. So... yeah, let's go. Just go. Okay. Don't know what that was. I just dialed in and focused on that one then. Where do we come? 11th. You know what? That's not too bad, honestly. Kind of where we should be. Maybe a little bit higher than where we should be, really, because I put the thing down. But where's my guy? I mean, he's only 1.3 off. I mean, he hasn't been doing that well. Usually I'd like him to be within half a second, but he's obviously a little bit lower than what he should be as well on this. I mean, if I do pick up... what's his face? What's his name? Mick Schumacher for next season. If we do it, we'll soon see. Yeah, engine power, because it is quite good.
Regulation changes for next season have been announced. How is your team going to cope with the transition?
We're fine. Stop fishing for comments, you fucking bitch. Be great if you could just send that. You fucking bitch, just piss off. I don't want to talk to you anymore. Mind you, I think there is a setting where you can turn her and Will Buxton, whatever his name is, off. Is it Will Buxton? Always think got that wrong. Adam Buxton, isn't it? Yeah, because of Adam Buxton, I think I always get that wrong when I say Will Buxton, because I think it's no relation, is it? I don't know. Just rambling again. Let's just get straight into it. Yeah, if we do go next season, it'd be interesting to be able to see them, but that chat with Adrian just there is making me think, should we swap to something else for a little bit? Not sure. I mean, I do love F1. But because we've got quite a bit of space, it's a little bit of time. There's an awkward amount of time between the release of the next game and where we are now. It's... Perez, who we got in front of us?
Leclerc, Ricciardo, Yuki Tsunoda, and Gasly, Bottas, Hall,
Okay, the Alpha Tauris are the targets, I think, here. See, I don't really want to get on that hard. That hard is a horrible tyre. That's the perfect strategy. But do I want to reverse it? Let's reverse that. So 11.18. Go on to the softs. Why won't it let me do that? Put it on the medium. Right, go on the soft. Right, 11.18. See, if some reason it's saying that's a little bit quicker that way as well. I don't know how. And we're not going to go under filling. We're just going to leave that where it is. If anything, we're going to go up a little bit. So I'm not having that shit happen again. Okay. Let's go. Right, so I'm not going to have chance to have a look at the chat on this one, I think, because I'm going to have to really focus. But I will be chatting away. I'll have a look when we have pits. Dive up the inside of our stroller. Ooh, someone's coming up the inside of me there, I think. No, it weren't me. Thank you. Just focus on these first few laps, I think. A bit of oversteer, if anything, there. Be careful. It was nasty there. I think Norris trying to have a little look up the inside then, cheeky bugger. Got it all bent out of shape. I think what bailed me out there is that the power on the engine is quite good. Still too late there. Got to get on that brakes a little bit earlier. Just got to get it stopped because, yeah, this shit happens otherwise. Going in deep. Just trying to defend. That was way too deep. And I lose out to Norris because of it. Oh, that was awful. Trying to keep an eye on him too much. Verstappen, why are you behind me? Jesus, don't want to coat her again. Where he just fucking goes up the inside no matter what. Right, early.
You can use it when within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Don't get on that grass. Close up a little bit here. Mind you, everyone seems to be slow through there, don't they? Perhaps I was just trying to take that way too fast. I remember I was able to... Come on, get turned in. I was able to take that a lot higher before. Not at full power near enough. Keep getting a snap of oversteer there. I've got to watch my traction there. Putting the foot down just a bit too much.
5.7 seconds.
Be interested to see the new profile on that when oh fuck, here he comes. Yeah, on the next game, just to see what that's like, 'cause that's been opened up a lot more, that. Woo! That first turn. See, he's going to try and come up at the inside again, isn't he? I know I'm holding him up a little bit, but fuck me. It's going to be side by side here, isn't it? Thought it was for a second then. I think Verstappen's going to have a go. Ooh, no, okay, I thought he was going to have a go then. That's much better. Come on.
Some information on Stroll. They have an issue with their car.
I thought they did. Oh, fucking hell! On the racing line, you prick! Okay, I'm going to give myself a chance there, because I ain't fucking on. Right.
Some information
What
on
we'll do,
Stroll. They
we'll...
seem to have an issue.
Just fuck both of us up there, so it's fine.
Okay, clear. Some information on Stroll. It looks like the problem is terminal. They're retiring the car.
I mean, Verstappen's out of position really anyway. He was always going to get past and push on. I felt really uncomfortable having him behind, because that AI is fucking aggressive. Oh, couldn't get that stopped. Wide there. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, no, I didn't want that. All bent out of shape. Ridiculous. Oh, what I was going to do is just check on my lap. Oh, yeah, I'm saving fuel on this one, of course I am.
1.6 seconds.
I mean, I'm doing green sectors as well, so I must be getting faster and consistent, obviously. It's only these small, stupid fucking mistakes.
Green flag.
Oh, what's happened here? Oh, Signs is out. Should put us up a spot, shouldn't it, I think? Don't think we're going to make...
Car in front is a
Oh,
second a lap faster.
okay.
1 second.
Who was that there? Was that Signs' car still ain't moved it yet? Yeah, I don't think we're going to make much headway. I think this is kind of where we're going to be sat. Seems like I'm just... You get a kind of feel for a race sometimes, and it's just settled down. And we're nicely in front of Raikkonen. Just... I mean, any little mistake and that's over. Like there, coming in early. I mean, you don't make mistakes like that. Got to keep on top of the ERS as well, just give ourselves a bit of an advantage. So yeah, difference that does make, getting stopped, just getting on the brakes a little bit earlier there, getting yourself set up and opening that corner up. So as I said before, it's not all about how fast you go around a track sometimes, it's just the consistency.
Expect the grip levels to start falling away soon.
I pulled out 3 tenths on Raikkonen, that's good.
When approaching the pit window, you'll be on the mediums. We're leading our teammate by 13.1 seconds.
See, I'm in a difficult position as well at the moment, since I'm going all in on the new game, definitely. So, you know, getting used to a wheel on this one, and then I'm going to have to do it all over again on the next one. I mean, there's a lot you can take with you, so when you're learning that, you know. Still, it's going to be another learning curve again. I think I do prefer using the ERS on that back straight there. Doing the double downshift just gets the timing just... Oh, just the timing just right for some reason. That corner for me. Oh, a bit too much throttle there. It was alright in the end. It's a fine line on that. Like Verstappen's fucking gone, man. But Norris is consistently there. So we might we might catch in if we don't make any fucking stupid mistakes. Put Raikkonen back on us again. Try and keep him out of DRS. And he's not going to cause us too much of a problem. Happens in the pit, okay. Earlier than what I thought.
We're coming in this lap.
See if we can get an overcut on him. Be interesting. Got a 5-second advantage there. Well, it might have been 6, actually, second advantage. Oh, no, we're not. Fuck me! I'm not in the mood for not giving myself a chance tonight. Make it harder on myself. What's the point?
There's been an incident on track.
That's alright, Jeff. I did a flashback, so I...
Marshals have managed to clear it up in time, and there are no plans for a safety car right now.
cut that a bit there, to be fair. Right, 10 o'clock, so we're going to finish this race up and get straight off.
Go now.
Took longer than what I wanted.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
Right, so Raikkonen behind us, that's good. I think that's the guy we're racing, really, isn't it? Keeping him behind us. Best time to have to try and itch my ear. That must be fucking annoying, actually. You got that massive helmet on, and then you get an itch on your nose or something. Of course you go into. Oh, I know I fucking would. That's just my luck. What do you do? So, sorry, can I box? Why? Oh, well, I've got an itch. Just need to, you know, just get that itch quickly. You know what though, the amount I've been going today, my foot is absolutely aching. Been going on about it before in previous streams about left foot's not used to it. I was playing grid a little bit before I went on the stream as well, so I've been going a long time. And it's starting to ache, definitely. Raikkonen's catching us now.
Okay, gap ahead is 2.6 seconds.
Yeah, I'm more interested in the gap behind at the moment. I know I'm catching Alonso, that's fine, but I'm more worried about Raikkonen catching me and giving me an issue here. Yeah, definitely don't get on that power until you can get that car over to the left enough. Oh, that was way too early.
Guan Yu is coming in for his stop.
Cool, come on, turn in. I'm just focusing on hunting Alonso down now. Oh, off the power a little bit there, that's going to hurt. I mean, to be honest, them being on the hards has helped me out a little bit here. Turned it too early. We're going to be helping each other out a little bit here with this train. See if I can split them here. Ooh, fucking hell, just clip the front of him there. So check for damage in a minute. Oh, come on, Jeff.
No tyre concerns at the moment. Just focus on the driving.
Fuck for that. Fucking hate it when he refuses to speak to you. It's not hard enough to try and do that while you're racing as it is, you know? That's a better exit there. Little snap on the oversteer, but back on him. Have him on the back straight, I hope. Set myself up nicely, come on. Nah, they're just pulling away too much. That DRS train is really going to be a fucker to break. Ooh, snap there. It's not going to be this lap. Oh, I don't know. Got a good corner speed there. So I can't hold him up, do you reckon? I know he's fucking holding me up. Oh, here we go. Inside. Oh, that was a bit of a dive bomb. Whoa, what the fuck was that? Let's have a look what that was. Oh, hang on a minute though. I mean, I think it was okay there. If I stayed on the track, he's the one that went off the track there. Fucking hell. And just to boot as well, he gets DRS. I mean, what a prick. I know I went in with a bit of a dive bomb there, so yeah, okay. Fair enough, dive bomb, but then he should have rescinded that spot. I mean... Alright, here we go. All too wide here, usually don't go. Got it. And the DRS.
Great maneuver. You made it look easy.
Cool. Please don't tell me these tyres are going off because I'm not getting much grip on that last bit there.
The bodywork's taken a few scrapes.
Ah.
Try not to make it any worse.
Oh, there we go. That was the...
Gap to teammate behind is
Ah.
2.3 seconds.
Okay. Yeah, I can definitely feel that as well. Funny how that was alright a minute ago. That's going to really hamper this race now. Wonder what happened. It's like something flew off the car after the impact, because the impact was ages ago. Very strange. Very reminiscent of Alonso recently when his side pod damage. Massive hole in the side, you know. Oof, snap. Thing is though, I'm really surprised Ocon hasn't got some fucking damage from that. There's no way we're catching Gasly. This is all about keeping the Alpines behind us.
The underbody's taken a little damage. Watch
Yes,
out
stop
for it.
going on about it, Jeff. Fucking hell, man. I mean, it's great as well. I'll watch out for it. What, we mean when I go around the track, see if I can find what fell off? I mean, I can't exactly fucking watch out for it while I'm driving, can I? I'm pulling the way a gap now. I think they're fighting. So,
Our gap to the car in front is 16.9 seconds.
that's given us a little bit of a buffer, thankfully. Okay, 10 laps to go. Floor damage. Worn tyres. 2 Alpines behind us, hunt us down. It's your typical Friday night, really, isn't it? Oh, Lonzo in the pit. So they must have come together. And yet again, Ocon seems to have come together with someone and made it out fucking scot-free. Oh, they won't be happy down at Alpine if he's this him. Oh no. Talking about getting rid of him. Talking about getting rid, actually, FP1 saw Nick De Vries driving the Williams. The teams have to put a rookie in so many times through the season in each car for one of the practices. He did quite well. He actually outpaced Nicholas Latifi. Now, Nicholas Latifi has cost that team a lot of money with the budget cap at the moment. It's not good.
I think the underbody's incurred some slight
Yes,
damage, but nothing
Jeff, I'm talking, mate. Fucking rude. But yeah, he outpaced him, not by a tremendous amount, but you know, someone mentioned on Twitter, it's like, you know, tongues are going to go wagging, and they always will when something like that happens. But I think there's a reason they put him in that car and took Albon out and did it this early. 'Cause, you know, was this a wake up call? It was like, you know, you've been here enough now. You keep fucking crashing these cars, and we're going to replace you. Here he is, you know. When you think about it, yeah, that Haas and, well, not so much Haas now, because they have actually been doing quite well. Well, they did at the start. I don't know how they're running now, but Williams is kind of your junior team to all the rest of the team in a way. It's a shame, really, because Williams was a massive team. But you get your kind of stars of tomorrow turn up there, and I think honestly, Latifi may have had his time there, and it might be just time to get some new blood in there. I mean, Albon did have a chance, not much of one at Red Bull. Honestly, they were really not willing to kind of give him the chance on that one. I don't think he didn't do it tremendously well, but fucking hell, you know. You're in one of the top cars. You're driving with the likes of Hamilton and Verstappen. It is going to be a difficult time. I think they need to just give the guy a break a little bit. But he's done really well at Williams, and hopefully that might mean he'll get called up somewhere else. You know, I wouldn't like to see him go back to AlphaTauri, but maybe an Alpine, maybe a McLaren might be a good shout for him, especially since Ricardo looks to be on the way out, which I hope not. I love the Annie Badger. Be a lot less happy grid if he's not there. But you never know. But in essence, what I'm trying to say is I think Latifi needs to sit to one side and go, right, okay, yeah, this ain't working, and they need to just get rid of him and go, right, come on, X, see what you can do. Or one of the other younger ones, you know. And then you had to say with Haas until everything happened and, you know, Mazepin had to go. But mind you, that's a good thing, I think, really, isn't it? He never was any good. I don't know the politics around it, but my opinion, it's a danger to the other drivers. But that's just my opinion. It doesn't mean for anything. But seeing Magnussen back's quite nice. But then it doesn't mean doesn't make Haas kind of like a junior team then, because Magnussen's been around for years. But I think they could be used as a junior team as well. When you add Mick there, maybe get someone else in. I don't know. But I would like to see Magnussen go. Honestly, it's difficult. Give everyone a seat. I mean, I want someone to have a seat, but I don't want to see someone go. It's ridiculous. But then we might be getting another team soon. It's like Andretti's been on about it for fucking ages now. He's been teasing it. And it seems like 24 might be the year.
The gap to the car ahead is 23.5 seconds.
Yeah, Gasly's just well pulling away now. Ooh. Fucking lost it. I don't know what happened, Jeff. Bit of snap of extra steer, I think it was. Shit. Right, let's just take it from there. Yeah, proper my fault that. This is the problem when you're chatting away to a stream, to be honest. You're not really focusing too much on the driving. Well, I am and I ain't.
There's been an incident on track, but officials aren't looking to
It's alright, Jeff.
car right now. Just be careful.
Oh, no. Fucking hell. New underpants time. Oh, this body being damaged is really not helping at all. Fucking Ocon's fault, that. I mean, how could he not see that, you need to back out of that? That's ridiculous. Now we got Raikkonen on us. 5 laps to go. He's well caught up. Have a fight on my hands for this point, I think. Come on. Really starting to feel those curbs now. See, this is the problem section here. I can't get the full power down there. And that's why I'm getting caught. Which way are you going to go?
Okay, the car behind is catching you by 0.5 a lap. 0.5.
I mean, he's getting that close, Jeff. I can tell what he had for fucking breakfast. I'm squeezing you. I don't care. Right. Come on, get your head down, get going.
For now. Keep taking care of them.
Covering off that inside line. might be good for me is to actually have him pass me so I can pick up a DRS on him. There we go, right, defend on the inside. Oh, fucking hell. Well, fucking well. Come on, turn.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining. The gap
What's it matter,
behind us
Jeff?
is 20.0
Fuck me, I can't fucking believe it again. Can't fucking believe that. It's ridiculous. I mean, there's nothing like trying to drive a car with floor damage, but
Front is 8.8 seconds.
you get the flying fin on your side as well, and he wants to just take you off the fucking road. What are you going to do? Jesus. Right, let's see if we can at least... we're not going to catch Alonso. He's on the fucking softs. Let's keep Ocon behind us. The guy that gave us the floor fucking damage in the first place, the bastard. Can't believe it. Oh, hi, Crow. I didn't see you in the chat there, mate. It's pretty difficult to check chat when you're traveling like 200 miles an hour. I have to just check it on the on the streets sometimes. How you doing? Hope's all well. Just caught us towards the end of the stream here. Only a couple more laps to go, and then we'll be coming off for the night. So I'm already late. I can hear the wife now. Hey, you fucking said 10 o'clock. So, well, we are going away on holiday for a bit, so... Oh, it's not my fucking holiday! Alright. Now you're all thinking, does she actually sound like that, or is he taking the piss? You'll never know. However, have I just made up a new character for the stream? Wifey. Ocon's going to catch us, isn't he? We're having to suffer so much speed in the corners just because of this floor damage. I mean, it's not exactly... I mean, it's on yellow, so it's really bad floor damage as well. There's nothing we can do about that.
3 laps of fuel remaining.
Go on, take advantage of your handiwork, mate. Go on. Hope you're pleased with yourself. I'm going to squeeze you. It's exactly what Raikkonen did to me, mate. Whoa. Shit. Alright, stop. Wait for these guys.
Blue flag.
Yes, I know. I'm waiting for them out of the way, but I've got to try and...
We're not racing the car behind.
Yes, alright. God. Anyone watching that plays F1 21 will understand exactly how difficult it is when you've got floor damage to drive a car. It is mental. All of a sudden the car will just go from underneath you, especially when you're challenging someone like that.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Right, Jeff, it's literally ending in a moment. What's the point? That's the car's approaching. That's like everyone on the track at the moment, I think.
Copy that. Okay, gap ahead is...
Yeah, now I'm getting blue flags, but it's letting the bastards by. Go, go, go. Fucking hell. So tonight has been the best yet again. Oh, actually, we're going to be finishing now because he's passed the line. So, Brazil, not brilliant. We underfueled the fucking car like a mong. Absolute fucking idiot. Don't know how I ended up doing that. And then this one,
Okay.
just the AI wants to murder us. Brilliant. Come on, let me get out.
Victory for the team from Milton Keynes then, after a quality performance. It's a great result for Lewis Hamilton, who moves further ahead at the top of the table.
Mental.
The fans really seem to enjoy that. It made it look easy.
Oh, you sarcastic bitch.
After all the teams have updated their cars,
Fuck off.
it wasn't the
Fuck off. Like my wife, fucking Huffy. Shut the fuck up. Sarcastic bastard. Alright, okay. Let that get to team headquarters. That will save up. And then that'll be ready for next time so we can do even worse next time because it's a Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. The one track I really haven't got a clue about. I haven't actually driven that very much. I might have to have a bit of practice before we go ahead and do that. Well, thank you very much for watching, people. We are going to be finishing. I'm just going to see if there's anyone we can actually raid. Aha! One of my friends is actually on. Now, this is a call now. If anyone wants to go on a raid, we've got a couple of people here. We can either go into Adrian's stream, who was with us earlier on. He's doing Secret of Mana. Or we can go into Beanie's stream, who is doing Fortnite. So, I'm going to give you a couple of moments just to make a decision. If anyone wants to put on the chat which way they want to go. If they want to go and raid anyone at all. If not, I'm going to make a decision. Okay, we're raiding Adrian. Thanks for watching, guys.